guys, it's Chi and Chaz. How are you? Hey Chaz.
Hey Chi.
What's poppin'? Y'all see we're comfortable tonight.
Very.
So I hope you like our comfortable attire. Chastity's cute in her burgundy. I like it. Yeah.
Please, guys.
She's mad because we're dressed like this, y'all.
She calls me 30 minutes before the recording starts and goes, I'm gonna wear. Let's wear. No, she was like, I want to wear a sweatsuit because nothing is. This was these called jogging suits. Sweatsuits or jogging? What's the difference?
I don't know.
We don't
sweatsuits. Sweatsuits. Because I'm not jogging nowhere.
I think it's a jogging suit. I think sweatsuits is the ones that make all the noise. Right?
A sweatsuit make noise?
You know the ones that be like shh.
No, the plastic ones.
Yeah.
I think that's a
what are they? Oh, windbreaker.
I haven't heard that since the 1990s.
No, but people be wearing those now.
I'm a style girl. But anyway, this is our attire for today. Because let me talk about the stylist. Let's talk about Bosses in the Wild stylist.
Let's talk about me.
Go to the shop yesterday. Got me some cute tops. 2 cute tops. Mm-hmm. One I was supposed to wear. And the stylist just didn't style me. Yeah. Just didn't style me.
She was supposed to wear this pink, really cute designer sweater. And this is the results.
Because I wanted pearls. She didn't say nothing about the pearls. I was like, the purse? The purse was supposed to, yeah. Okay, anyway, guys, we're going to jump right into it. Boss Live, Chastity. Who's starting, you or me?
Okay, I'll start.
Okay, go.
So, Chi, what's a sacrifice you've made as a boss that you don't talk about?
Donovan, Amber, Dante. Donovan more so. Donovan and Amber, I left and went to the military, which I feel like is what jump-started my business. Well, it did. It jump-started my business, the daycare. And Donovan always lived with my mom, but that was between him and her because when I did try to get him, he wanted to stay with my mom, so I allowed it. And I was still young, too. You know, I'm just one of those that are lucky to have had a village.
Right.
But they resented me for a while because they weren't with me all the time. I think maybe they know now that we had the best life, all of us, because it's an undeniable love that we have with our family. And so, yeah, they were my sacrifice. Amber, she used to stay with her mama 6 months, me 6 months, them a year, 2 years, me a year, 2 years. You know, and during that time I had the daycare. I was full bloom with my daycare business. And so having a village to be able to have my kids. But it's true, kids don't see it that way. I don't care how hard you go for them, how much you work. They are going to remember that you were not there when they needed you to be there. So that's my biggest sacrifice. What about you?
My biggest sacrifice that I don't really talk about is sometimes I have to sacrifice myself. You know, sometimes I have to just set aside like certain things. It may be things that I want to do. I can't.
Do you think that's because
everywhere and do everything?
Yeah.
So I have to sacrifice, like, I guess, fun moments. You know, have to do things like that. Realizing the person that I have to become is just realizing the person that I have to become is more. It's more sacrificial than the business that I want a lot of times.
Okay.
For the business, if that makes sense.
I think that's a part of your Christian journey too, though. You know, we have to die to self.
Yeah.
And that's good. Yeah, we have to die to self. If we're trying to become who God wants us to become, we can't stay who we are,
Absolutely.
who we're comfortable being. You know, yeah, you definitely have to die to self. Even when you're starting a new business, you still have to lose a piece of yourself just to make that business happen. You can't keep the same friends. You can't do the same things. You can't keep the same spending habits.
That is so very true.
Yeah, so I think we're dying to ourselves constantly. Yeah. Definitely more than
it's
the average
person.
It's a daily
thing. If you want to be successful in doing it, it's a daily thing.
It's a daily thing. One day for me, like today, I needed to do like 3 things that I did not do. And it's costing me. But there were other things that I need to do. I've decided that on podcast days, I just have to schedule myself accordingly. And I cannot do anything else on podcast days. Nails not done, you know. last minute changes because I'm feeling uncomfortable, with self, not having enough time for self. That's sacrifice,
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, okay. That was a good one. Go. You want,
No, you're
okay, we're gonna do one. All right. How do you handle being overwhelmed?
I really don't allow myself to get overwhelmed. Now, one thing that gets me overwhelmed are when I have these functions, when when I create these safe spaces for women, and I have like other things to do.
Yeah.
I have to be a mom. I have to be a business.
Because you're really a
owner.
one-man show.
I have to, right. So I have to do
Yeah.
just a lot of different things, and so doing that takes up a lot of my time because I put so much work into it.
Yeah.
I like the details of things, and so it takes a lot. Takes a lot of my time. Takes a lot of my head space.
You guys, Chastity just did a Friendsgiving, and I missed it, but it was so beautiful. You want to talk about it a little bit? Look at her. Let me tell you. Okay. Chastity has to love me because I know if this was anybody else, she would have left them alone. I know this for a fact. I've missed probably every event that she's had except her birthday. Even if we pay for some of the events or whatever because they're elaborate. They're super elaborate and worth it. Like she really undercharges. I want to show my gifts, but I'm not going to do it anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, she missed it.
I missed it, but I don't know. I sow seeds still, but I missed it. It was so beautiful. Talk about it.
It was a waiting to exhale theme. I know a good theme hates to see me coming because I'm gone.
Show out.
Yeah, absolutely. So it was just, a group of women that got together, and I prayed for the right women to register.
I registered.
She did. We had a great time. We just really exhaled all the things that no longer served us, and we inhaled the things that we needed to become our best self.
Yeah. And then they wore pajamas. That was so pretty. The colors. It was beautiful for me.
We had a burn ceremony where we wrote everything down that we no longer wanted to carry, and then we went outside in front of the fire pit, and we spoke about those things, and we also released affirmations in the air before we burned the things that we no longer wanted to carry. So it was a really good event. It was very intentional, and yeah, we had a great time.
That's good.
I hate she missed it, but we will have other things in the future.
Yeah.
And so hopefully she'll be able to make it.
Y'all, that was so much shade.
What?
That was such classy shade.
No, it was no shade.
Such classy shade.
No, it was no shade. It was no shade.
Anyway, do you make to-do lists? And if so, do you follow it? And does it get done same day? Do you make to-do lists for that day, and do you do everything?
So believe it or not, I make to-do lists every night.
Okay.
So every night I have a to-do list.
And you
Yes.
get it?
Yes, I follow it. I actually set times.
I want to be her.
To-do list.
I can't do it.
I set times.
That's why you get so mad when people are late.
Because I don't understand
These nights it start with me, then Donovan. Yeah.
I just don't understand how people are late. Like, I don't know. I don't know how people are late. Especially when you plan, when you know ahead of time what time something starts.
I agree with all of that.
Stuff like that. I don't know. I just wish I wasn't that person.
No,
I get really bad anxiety. If I'm late, I really do get.
You're that person that'll make other people do better and want to do better. I don't like people being late for my functions or different things like that. So I get it.
Yeah.
That's why I try so hard to do better.
Yeah, if it's if any type of appointments or anything like that, I cannot be late. I just get.
Oh yeah. I think it's disrespectful.
Yeah, it's very disrespectful.
I think it's disrespectful. Somebody's waiting on you.
That's why
to do your hair.
I don't allow them to come to certain events because I know that they're going to be late.
Right. Okay.
So yeah.
Well, I make to-do lists, and I will probably get 2 things done on that to-do list. And I too make them at night. I text it to myself. I text it from one phone to my other phone. So that way it's in both of the phones. It's no excuse. And I still don't do what I'm supposed to do. So there's that. Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm going to get the job done, y'all. I'm going to get the job done. I am.
So do you just roll them over to the next day or what?
Rollovers the whole week. The whole week.
Okay.
Everything gets pushed back. I do my best work at the last minute, though. Would you say
There's a
that's a
lot of people like
procrastinator?
that.
I'm not going to say that's a procrastinator because I'm doing so many different things, but I do my best work.
A lot of people do. A lot of people do their best work like at the last minute. Like when it's like they work better under pressure.
I do.
That's what people say.
That's me. I work better under pressure, and I be so overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Now I do that. It overwhelms me. Everybody is around me. They're like quiet, or like we already know how she's gonna be. So I thank God that they tolerate it because I'm not trying to be mean. I just want to get the job done. So yeah.
Well, you wouldn't be so overwhelmed if you set time parameters for things.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. So like when you're planning out your list, like let's say if you have like 3 things on your list, you already know how long it may take you to do things.
I tried
so
that.
I would just be
I
like,
just have a calendar where you can put the times that you're going to do the things.
and it doesn't work.
I forget to even open the calendar.
You have to hold yourself accountable, Chi.
You do. You have to hold yourself accountable, and I'm listening, and I do with certain things, but
Just not that.
Yeah, not with everything. Not with everything. But I can hold you accountable quick.
Yeah.
You know how that goes. You can hold somebody else accountable real quick.
Yeah.
But what I don't do, I don't feel like I disrupt other people's life or day. Now I'll mess something up with me, but I'm not gonna ever intentionally try to mess you up or be wrong. Be like when you told me be on time for your birthday.
That's not what Donovan said, but go ahead.
What Donovan said. Whatever. Donovan cannot talk about no time with nobody.
No, not about time. But when he was like, I don't try to mess up anybody else's stuff with my stuff. Like, well, you said that.
I don't mess with Donovan's stuff. I don't know what Donovan's talking about.
Don did not say that.
So you just in the line.
No, I was just reading his thoughts. When you were saying that, I was just reading his thoughts. He was like, now, Mom, you always asking me to do this and do that.
I really don't bother Donovan because I know as much as I want to bother him, because Don can do everything that I'm paying somebody to do. But it's different when you work with family. I don't like working with family. I don't.
Okay.
I don't doubt he's showing up for this because this is what he likes to do. Again, they said it, but I'm not doing it by myself either. So it's like, I don't want to let both of them down.
Yeah.
But I think he loves what he's doing. You like what you're doing, huh? Yeah. And it gets you away from home, gives you a breather,
He don't need us to
They
get
could be
away
out
from
on the
home.
street slanging, and they not.
Slanging what?
We don't go, Chastity. Real and raw. Real and raw.
Where
Real
are you
and raw.
going? It's not even real and raw time. I still have another question.
Slanging.
For boss life.
They gonna bleep it out. Drugs. Or anything. What you thought I was saying? Slanging.
That's
what
your,
you thought I was
that's
talking
your
about?
thought process.
No, because you looking at me. You
Dingling. I didn't think that. You thought that.
I did not think
You're
that.
the one that
You're
said
looking
Donovan
at me
has 10
like
children. You're the one that's
That's
like, Donovan has 10 children, so yeah, slanging dingling. So that's what you would have thought. I didn't think that. So let me go ahead and ask my question.
Chastity, I always put you in our business, huh, Dog? Always. It never fails. Just
No, I'm just saying. You're the one that was like, saying that they could be out slanging. I'm just curious as to slanging what?
drugs or something. That really was what I was referring to. Or just being out
Nice
there.
Christian men slanging drugs?
I'm saying they could be doing that, but they're not doing that.
No.
Yeah.
So what boundaries do you have to set while being a boss?
What boundaries do you have to set while being a boss? Stopping people from calling me whenever they want to. Like I tell people, don't call me before 9 a.m. I don't want to talk. I don't think I've ever told you that.
I don't call you before that.
I know, but I'm just saying I've never told you. But people know not to call me before 9 a.m. Let me wake myself up so I can start my day fresh and do all those things.
So you sleep with your ringer on?
No, it's off.
Okay.
It's off. But my Alexa wakes me up. So that's why I'm able to turn my phone off. Because if I turn my phone off and I didn't have an alarm, it'll mess my day up.
Your alarm doesn't work with when your phone is off?
I never tried it.
Silent, it works.
I never tried it.
I
I know. I guess it does because when I have things set for when actual, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, it
I was
does.
going to say something stupid, but
Yeah.
yeah, it does. I just never did it. I guess I never did it like that. But other boundaries I set. Being 50, I do what I want to do and how I want to do it.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Clutch my invisible
I started
pearls.
doing that the last few years, and that works for me. So the
Okay.
boundary is I move when I want to move. I do what I want to do. Yeah.
Cool.
What about you?
The boundaries that I set is I let my no's be no and my yeses be yes. No is a complete sentence. So sometimes you just
Period.
have to set those boundaries. And like I said, certain places I can't be. You know, people want to invite me to certain places, and I have boundaries. I don't like to be.
Let's talk
every
about
place.
it.
Yeah, I don't like to be every place. I don't like to be in every room. I don't like to be.
Because they're not really empowering us, are they?
No.
Go ahead. I'm
Not only
sorry.
that, I just, that takes a lot of the exclusivity away from you when you're everywhere doing everything, trying
I
to
agree.
be in every function.
I agree. Keep some
know?
of your magic hidden.
Yeah.
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 Keep some of the suspense.
So that's definitely a boundary that I've set. I don't allow people to bully me to
And to go.
be in
I will say
certain
I'm
places.
guilty of that.
Yeah.
And you know why I'm guilty of that? When I first started working with somebody or doing something, I want to show them that I can be my best person. I'm going to be my best person. I'm going to keep my word, right? So I'll do things often that I don't want to do, but just I'm trying to show them I'm a team player too. And then they become too much. It becomes too much. They expect you to show up at everywhere, donate to everything. Yeah, I stopped going a lot of places, and I thought I was going to miss it for a minute.
Oh, wow.
But I did because I was in rooms that I never thought I would be in, and in most of those rooms, people don't talk to you.
That type of stuff drains you too.
It does.
It
makes you think you're not
emotionally.
even worthy to be in those rooms when you know
I'm
you
saying
are.
all of that, but all I'm saying is, I just well, I'm not gonna go that far. No, no,
Some people feel that way.
no.
That's good though.
Well, maybe, but no, I don't feel that way.
As you shouldn't.
That's a bully environment. That's a bully atmosphere. Yeah. That's a mean girl atmosphere. And again, I don't allow myself.
That's what I'm
to enter
saying.
those
That's what I'm saying
rooms.
because you know you're in the. That's what it is. Like you begin to second guess yourself just for a minute. And you're right, not everybody, but rather before I feel like that, I'll just not go to your event.
Yeah.
And then especially if I'm following you on social media and you're a mean girl on social media, but you want to empower me.
Did you see my post a
you
few
can't
weeks
do
ago?
that.
And I was like, it's a lot of mean girls wearing Jesus jackets.
Yeah, and it is. It really is.
Yeah.
Hence another reason why I just stay to myself.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't as exciting as I thought it would be.
Yeah.
You know, so there's that.
And then if I go to if like on the rare occasion, if I go to a place and I feel that the atmosphere is not conducive to what I need or what I want or the type of energy that I need, I'll leave. Like I don't allow people to make me stay. I don't allow people to make me feel guilty for not staying. So it's just a boundary that I've set for myself. I don't allow people to bully me into spaces that don't deserve me. Yeah.
I think here I stopped it. I stopped it probably earlier this year. I decided, okay, it's a lot I want to do. When I decided I'm going to shut this business down, that business down, because it put me in those places that I was like, I'm over being in, you know. So, I used to do that all by myself, but luckily I'm not.
Okay.
Team Jesus. What you got next, Chaz?
What's the hardest apology you've ever had to give yourself?
Trying to commit suicide. Because I made someone else feel like I let someone else make me feel like I couldn't do life without them. So
as a woman, I think most of us, I'm not gonna say we all, but I think 90% of us women we've allowed people to make us feel like, that way.
And it's not just in relationships. I mean, a relationship with a man. I've lost friends where I felt like those were deaths because
people don't talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll cry. If we start talking about it, I'm going to cry.
Oh, gosh. Next!
No, let's talk about it for a second. This is therapy for me. When I moved away.
Tissue on the set. Tissue on the set.
No, I was about to say when I moved away from Colleen.
Oh God.
When I moved away from
That's
Colleen,
that face. I don't even like. It's not intentional when you start talking about. I always do the same thing. It's always like, oh God.
Yeah, this is a good one though. It's
Gee,
probably not.
You
yeah.
always say that they're good. With
Yeah.
anything that's attached to Colleen, it is not good.
You say it's not good?
No.
It is so good. Now I met some really amazing women there, and we're friends. But I will say, I did more traveling back to see them than anything. First of all, I moved because I didn't want to move, but I had to move, and it was from a really bad breakup. It was a bad breakup.
What made it so bad, or is this something you don't want to share?
When you're not ready to quit, you know what they told me? I told them, I was like, this was the most profound thing someone has ever said, y'all. I said, I need closure. And they were like, I gave that to you. You don't want closure.
Oh, wow.
You don't want it. I said, I need it. No, you don't. You don't want closure. I gave you closure. And,
Wow.
yeah. And we were together for 7 years. And they proposed. They were like, well, if we're not going to get married, what are we going to do? And so they said, I'm already married thing.
Right.
But I was willing to get out of it for them. But then at the same time, I was like,
Now, how you was willing to get out of it for them? And in the last episode, you were like, why would this person propose to me and I'm already married?
Let me tell you. They are who... okay. Because I was brought up the way that I was brought up, I beat myself a lot because I was in a lesbian relationship.
Oh, okay.
And that's my first time saying it since we've been doing this.
Okay.
So when I talk about some of those people, yeah. And wow, that was a breakthrough. Healing is real. And I don't know. Yeah, I didn't know how to put it in words.
This is like, I know it's a really serious moment for you, so I'm not even gonna start with you right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not
but
gonna
for
start
that
with
one
you.
person, I was willing to, change it up. But then you've been a Christian and you growing up how you grew up, and God always took you. It's like God kept telling me, no. That's how I felt. And again, you're married. What are you doing?
So if it wasn't for, like your spiritual beliefs, do you think you could have married a woman and been happy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I wouldn't go back because of where I am. Like I don't know if it's me being a Gemini or just being, I don't know. But I don't think God sends us to hell for who we love. But then at the same time, the word says what it says, So I don't know. I'm out of it. Never turning back. Not for, I'm just happy where I am.
That's good.
And my life literally came full circle. Literally came back to my husband and everything. So
That's
I
good.
am. Yeah.
I love that answer.
Thank you.
What's the hardest apology that I ever had to give myself? That's a good question, Chastity. I think I had to apologize for myself for settling for less, because when you settle for less, you get less than what you settled for. So, yeah.
Do you think I don't know if we hit on this before, but do you think, and I know it's not about money, but do you think you could talk to someone that you had to first start off taking care of?
I've done that in the past before. Could I do it now?
Yeah.
Like being...
I wouldn't.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I couldn't do it now. But, I mean, if we're being transparent, I can remember a time that I did that.
Every last one of my relationships, I was the breadwinner, or whatever it's called. And, yeah. And I said I didn't want to do, when I left Colleen, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be the head of no household or anything, you know.
I think it could be
Unless it's
in
just
my
me.
mind, and I'm sure that it is. I don't know this to be 100% true, but I feel that when the woman is the breadwinner of the household, when she's the head of the household, because it's not that's not in order. I think that the man always cheats with someone that he can feel that he is
King.
the head of the household.
Yeah.
I like I said, I don't know that to be true.
Yeah.
It's just something that I think.
It's a struggle. It's a battle. I remember when I moved back to my hometown in 2015, and everything I tried to do when I left Atlanta failed. And I had to go back home. I was in Dallas, and I had to go back home. And the last thing I wanted to do was work for my mom, you know, not for any other reason other than the whole family I worked for her. It was known they don't do anything. They just sit there at the office, the whole 9 yards. So I didn't just want to be a part of that. I'm a worker bee, you know?
Yeah.
I'm a boss in my own. That's when God was stripping me of everything. And my mom and my husband took care of me for like a year. And then when I started to become that person again, I don't know, I feel like both of them were haters. I always call, my mom and Isaac, they're both haters. They are. Like, people want you to need them, but they don't want you to
Now
need
you
them.
know Isaac may not watch this, but you know your mom.
No, my mom, I'm real. Like, my mom loves taking care of us, but at the same time, she doesn't. And yes, I'm saying this as a 50-year-old daughter. Like, I go to my mom for everything. But I want my kids to be able to come to me for that when I'm able to do like my mom, but I'm never going to do what my mom do. I'm not. My mom have him stanky. Like, Donovan is spoiled. And he and I are the most spoiled, but my mom does for all of us. But anyway, when I came back, you know, I felt it. It was people. It was like, y'all, you don't need me anymore. I don't know. It was yeah. I battle with that. My husband, you know, as amazing as he is, he can do anything. He does anything. When I create these businesses, okay, I need you to do this. He does all of it, you know. But being the one, although I'm the breadwinner, I don't want to be the head of the household.
Right.
Because if I lead, I'm never going to respect you. I'm never going to respect you. I don't care what's what.
I agree.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I still need you to lead me, you know,
agree.
and I want you to lead me. But, you know, they shy down to that sometimes, like, well, she got it, you know. And, yeah, okay. That's all I got to say on that one.
That's good, Chi. That was good.
Thank you. Mental illness. And it's so funny because it's a flow, and we didn't even know,
Yeah.
you know. What does it look like from an entrepreneur point of view? Do you think people need, it's a two-part question, but
No,
what does
go
it look
ahead.
like?
Go
Okay. Do you think people need to be on meds if it helps, or are you one of those that feel like they just need to trust God?
No, you said mental illness. So I think it is both. Some mental illnesses require both.
Yeah.
You know, I
don't-
believe in medication.
I do too.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
absolutely do. I don't know what I would do without mine. But my mom and my husband, you know, they make fun of it. You know, they like, no, you just need to trust God, da 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 da. And I'm like, y'all are crazy. You know, this is why people don't go to get help now, because people are not saying, okay, now I'm done with them, but people feel judged. So they don't follow through with what they're supposed to follow through with, and it gets worse.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
I knew the moment I was getting worse. It all started from the breakup, believe it or not. But I just knew I needed help to balance myself.
From the Colleen breakup.
Yeah. It was tragic. But anyway, I just need help now, dealing with my problems now. So, yeah. Why I go to the VA today. And so, the pills that St. Francis should I not say their name either? The pills that my doctor there prescribed me are different from what the VA gives me. So in my mind, I felt when the VA first did it for me, I felt like, okay, this is different. I don't know if I really felt different or what, but I want to think that it wasn't doing its job.
Okay.
So when I went back to tell them, okay, well, I'm out, they'll prescribe me what St. Francis gave me for 14 days, and then they turn over to their pills, and I don't think it's working. And so I go today and I tell them that, and they're like, okay, well, they're the same prescription. You know, the VA just gave you a cheaper version.
Oh, yeah. I
So
get that.
am I right in feeling like maybe the cheaper version ain't working? Do you think it's the same pill?
I mean, I just think like it's generic version. It's kind of like great value and regular.
Like Chef Boyardee versus Skillet Helper? My mom used to buy Skillet. And even though she's rich now, she still won't buy name brand stuff.
That's me too. I'm far from rich. You know, I pray that one day I will be just wealthy. Don't have to be rich,
Yeah.
just wealthy. But I mean, I would still buy great value stuff. Like I just don't see the point in buying like
Well, and that's okay, because having been in school, I learned that most
what?
of those,
What's wrong with buying great value?
no,
Like,
because honestly, most of those, like Kellogg's makes some of the non-name brand cereal. I learned that when I was in school in Atlanta. So you're not doing anything wrong, but like Skillet Helper,
oh, I know, because the great value stuff, it tastes all the same.
it does. It does. It does. Do you cook, Chastity?
No. I don't.
Do you think that more women these days aren't cooking anymore?
Yes.
I do too. Why do you think we're not
It's
cooking?
more women that's in the work field. It's more women, like you said, that are head of the household. It's more women that are worker bees. It's more women that are in non-traditional homes. It's more women that's, I can go on and on.
Would you marry a man now that didn't want you to work, wanted you to just stay at home and
Stay at home and do what?
nothing, just wanted you to be at home when he got there, have his bath water ready, have his dinner ready? Would you marry a traditional man?
No.
I wouldn't either. I don't care what he got.
No.
Because
I don't want to lose, who I am. I don't
And
wanna
that's what's
lose,
gonna happen.
Like, my self-identity. I like to work. I like to do things. I like to, I don't like for my mind to be idle.
Yeah.
I like to do things.
to move around.
I mean, I don't care if it's just outside, fooling with my plants. I don't care.
What you
I
doing
like to work,
outside?
actually.
Go back in. Yeah, you don't even
No.
want your pants. I'm gonna hire somebody to do that. Like, nigga, you don't even want me in a garden?
Gee, really? Come on back in.
Okay. Where were we?
Have you ever been with someone like that, G?
I just told you I've been the breadwinner in every relationship I've ever had.
Okay, so you've
Every-
never...
and honestly, I want to be in one of those relationships, but I want to be able to do what I want to do when I want to do it. Like, he can say, babe, you can stay home and do what you want to do. You don't have to work. I want that, but I'm gonna work.
See, like, if I was in a relationship or a marriage like that and I didn't have to work, I'll go out and I'll volunteer at the schools.
Yeah, I wouldn't go to school and
I would
volunteer.
go to,
Kids.
like, I would still do things.
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily, like, clock in to a 9 to 5 or something like that, where it was mandatory that I have to show up every day,
Yeah.
because it's no longer mandatory. But I still would do something in the community to feel useful. I still will offer my help. I still will offer, just my time to doing something that will benefit the community and that will also benefit my soul.
Yeah, that's where I would go with it. But I don't want to clock in a 9 to 5. I don't do that now, so I know I wouldn't.
Oh, I don't mind doing that. See, I like to work.
Me too, for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't care. Like, I don't care about working for anybody else. I don't care about clocking in.
I've been doing it for so long, and I guess our age difference, so that's why I'm saying it now at 50. No,
like,
no.
doing all the things. I don't mind clocking in. I don't mind.
So what happened with Monroe, the job that you had a little while back?
Girl, please, because they were.
They were brand new.
It wasn't. I don't care. I do not care. It was so. It was just. They was not doing what they were supposed to do. And so the first day I just left. But I mean, there was also
Did you tell them you were leaving?
Yeah, I told them then. I was like, I'm about to go. I'm not doing this. I don't like things that's not structured.
Yeah.
You know, and it was all over the place.
You didn't want to give them the benefit of the doubt, being that they were new.
No,
Because they should have trained before they hired you.
I could go to my old place and do new things if I wanted to be all over the place.
Yeah.
And so there was just another thing. Like God was like, "See, look at you. You're not supposed to be here anyway. Mm-hmm. This is not your ministry. This is not where you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know, no. Go on back home. So like home, like as home is like in the boutique. Home is in the salon. Home is in the venue. Home is, you know, home.
Yeah. Because sometimes we think we need that extra job, we need that extra money. I'm just going to do it for a little while. When if we just gave that extra effort to our own businesses, He'll make things continue to happen, you know. But we lose faith, not intentionally, you know, but like, okay, let me help God. Let me go. I've always had 2 jobs. Even when I had my daycare, did not need another job. I worked at Family Dollar. I worked at Sprint. I worked at Bath and Body Works. I worked at Justice. And this was all while I had the daycare with staff, making good money. But I just had to stay busy. You know, and I think,
What's the craziest thing that has ever happened, like at a job, like somewhere you were working?
Well, on my job or on someone else's job?
No, on your job.
Nothing out of the ordinary. I've walked off of jobs. That's why I always tell my kids, never ask me for advice with a job, because I'm going to tell you to leave if you don't want to be there. I believe in being don't let nobody else mess with your mental.
Right.
So and I think that's where we pull together as a little family. My mom be mad at us. She do. I be mad at them. I'm worse because I ain't got what she got. And all of us, we'll leave jobs so quick. We'll leave jobs, and we all, some kind of way or another, have each other's back.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. So, what else, girl? Oh, so mental illness. What does that look like for you, from your point of view? We did just get all off the subject.
What does mental illness look like for me? Some of these kids, never mind. No, not that. What does some of these customers that I have? No, never mind. I don't know. Mental illness show up in all different sorts and types and looks and in people, and you know, it doesn't have like this one look for me.
Yeah.
It's a mixture of different things. And mental illness shows up in people in different ways. You know, it doesn't look the same. Like if you're dealing with the mental illness, and if I'm dealing with the mental illness, even if it's the same exact diagnosed mental illness, it may show up differently than it does for me. It may look differently, you know, in you than it does for me.
Yeah, one may have panic attacks on and off all throughout the day, and one may go home being a cutter or something like that. I get it. Okay.
So I wouldn't say that it has one look. I think that mental illness shows up in how it likes to show up, how you allow it to show up.
Do you think a lot of entrepreneurs talk about their mental illness?
No, absolutely not.
I agree, and I think that's so dangerous. Like, I just don't believe it's any sense in hiding what you're feeling. That's why I could cry at the drop of a dime. That's why
I don't know.
What?
It just depends on.
You're a private person.
Yeah, but you still want to create a safe place. Sometimes you have to be private.
You do.
You have to protect yourself.
But there are groups that are like what you're doing. There are groups that are needed, you know, and I don't think there are enough of them. Like I said, everybody want to empower people, but that thing deeper. That thing's deeper. Okay, we all know how to do, you know, come together and do affirmations. You know, read the book, been there, done that, but we need to help one another, like,
absolutely.
You know. Okay, even yoga, like, or stretch and vibe, that helps my mental illness, you know, to just go there. And I don't know why she keeps doing the hot classes, the hot Pilates. I'm like waiting on smooth R&B. I don't want to sweat. I don't want to do that.
Dance? Do you know how to dance? Do y'all be dancing in?
We don't.
Oh, okay.
And I would love a dance class. I would love.
Can you dance?
To go.
Do you do line dances?
No, I can't remember them. I can twerk.
Oh God.
Yeah. Like,
Can you really twerk, or do you think you can twerk?
I can really twerk.
Okay. No, I do not want to see it.
I'm not gonna show you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So, okay, well.
Cause see, Chi, get up in a heartbeat and show me her little twerkster. Let me see her twerking. Yeah.
I don't feel like, I don't have the right attire on tonight.
Oh wow, not the
Yeah.
attire that you chose.
Yeah. Actually would be good. So never mind. Do you think people need to be on meds? So, okay, yeah, so what's your opinion on, well, you answered that.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I think people need to be on meds. Let those people take their medicine. Okay.
So how does it look for you? How does mental illness look for you?
From an entrepreneur standpoint, like seeing people that can't make solid decisions, always frustrated, always yelling me, not only are they needing help, but they're needing to talk to somebody, because again, for me, that's why, I can talk about it. It hit me, and you got to get yourself together or you will lose yourself. So if you got to take the medicine, take the medicine. If you, have to go to therapy, go to therapy. I do both, and it helps me. It helps to talk to somebody that's not gonna judge you in no shape. And even if they judge you, you don't even care because you don't know me. That helps. So I think that people should absolutely go to therapy, talk to somebody or whatever.
I agree.
And find the person that's right for you because everybody's not a good therapist. So yeah. That's my answer. So this is real and raw. So now I'm gonna get a little raw.
You couldn't wait.
I can wait.
Couldn't wait.
Wearing bras. Okay, so y'all know the comedian Miss Pat. Please tell me you know Miss Pat.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, because she don't know nobody on
Really?
TV.
Really?
Yes. So Miss Pat was on.
The lady you sent me the video of, she was like, she likes to stink.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so Miss Pat, she was on the Breakfast Club, and I think she was talking to Angela Yee too. And she was like, she hates bras. She wears them, of course, because she has to wear them. And she was like, you know how you have to unbuckle those two things in the back? Hell, I have to unbuckle a seatbelt.
She hates a lot of things. She hates to take a bath.
Yeah, Miss Pat says she will take a bath until that cat on
her
fire.
Vagina. She hates to. Yeah, she hates to do a lot of different things.
She does. I love her rawness though. She's so honest. But okay, check this out. We know you're gonna take a bath, Chastity. Okay. Miss Pat says she traveling. I'm bath when I want a bath.
She said she could just stay in the bed and be stinky.
No, she said when she smell that fire, she gonna take a bath. That just made you mad.
She also has another video where she says that she can lay in the bed and be funky.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, she said
I don't want it to get now. I'll lay in the bed for a minute, we gonna leave it alone because I ain't got time.
I mean, to each his own.
But let me tell you,
yeah.
She and her husband, they've been married over 30 years and they sleep in different rooms. Is this something you think you can do?
Oh, absolutely.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me, like when we go to hotels, I be loving when they say,
we only have double beds.
yes. Because I can stretch out. I love it. Okay, that's cool. I love a girl. I thought love a girl was like, no, I want to be under my man. Nigga, move over. Okay.
It's the difference between like love a girl and after 30 years.
I know.
I mean, I'm not saying like I would have to sleep with another man after 30 years. I'm just saying like I can appreciate my space.
Since you opened the
I don't
door
have to
to
sleep
that,
with anybody for never again. I would be perfectly fine.
what if you were in a marriage for 30 years and he want to bring someone else in? Y'all need the excitement back, and he feels like this is a way of bringing excitement back into the relationship.
By bringing another person in?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, to be honest, the only excitement that will come after that is him getting out and staying out. Yeah.
Under no circumstances are
No.
you. Gotcha.
We just talked about like how women can be funky. Why would I want? No.
Stanky
I don't
cat
even
coming
know
in
how.
there.
I don't even know how men like us women because it's too much going on.
What
like
do you
it's
mean?
just No, it's just no.
No, what do you mean when you say
Like we have cycles,
Yeah.
like just a bunch of different things. Like no.
Yeah. Okay.
I think women are beautiful. I do. I think women are beautiful. Like
No pressure, Chad.
beautiful, but that's not something
Hey,
I want to
let's
sleep
do this.
with.
Let's get rid of that conversation right now.
No, answer the question. If you know, because you just said you like a little bit of this, like a little bit of that. So if your man wanted all of that in one
I wouldn't.
space,
I
would you
wouldn't.
do it?
No, not with that one. Not with that one.
Not with that one.
Not with my husband. Now, not with that one. Cause the way that nigga look at me.
Why you keep using the N
Oh,
word?
I don't. Okay, the way. Okay, yeah. No, the answer's
The way
no.
that gentleman looks at you, what
He ain't
happens?
no gentleman. Nah.
Gee!
He's a gentleman. He's a gentleman. And that's
I
why.
always try to,
And that's
like-
why ain't nobody coming up.
So I try to like lead you in the like I try
Yeah.
to like open the door and like think that you're gonna walk in it. But like anytime I open the door for you to say like so positive, you like be like backing out that door. You got a whole other room.
I just play devil's advocate. I just play devil's advocate. And I have to watch what I say because it's probably something I've done. But that, not with that one. No, ma'am.
Okay.
So that's that. Mm-mm.
That's fair. But you would be okay. Like you've had threesomes before.
Absolutely.
Okay. So did
They
it work for
are
you?
amazing.
Oh my
God. So now you're telling me you haven't had a threesome? Well, no, because you just got mad at the girl that didn't even come. Call her cat stanky.
I mean, yeah. No, I don't desire women.
Okay,
I think women
so-
are beautiful. I always compliment women. I think women are so beautiful.
Right.
But it's not something
You
like
don't want to go together.
No, not at all.
I get it, girl. That's my past too. So that leads me into wild card.
Okay.
Now, my wild card, one of my things was, have you ever been invited to a sex party?
No, what exactly is that? Is it just where people
Have
like
you
a lot
not
of
watched
people
the whole
just-
Diddy situation?
I'm gonna let you answer that question.
That's a sex party.
I'm gonna let you answer that question. Have I watched?
Well, it's on YouTube
But why would I go to YouTube and put it in sex party?
just to keep up with the current events.
That is not a current event.
No, not anymore. They locked him up. I hate that for him. I don't hate that for him in that
So
sense.
during that time, they wasn't advertising it on YouTube like before
They were.
it all came out.
Yeah, they had been trashing him. They were ready to do that.
So like his little sex parties were just out on YouTube and
They were
everything.
private. No. Now you can see parts of different parties that he had or whatever, but you couldn't see the sex part of it. That was the private part of it all. But
So a sex party is like this party y'all just go to and have sex. Like everybody swings and have sex with everybody. Mm-hmm. No. You think somebody gonna invite me to that? I don't even want to have sex with one person.
not in this
10.
lame city. Now you go to Atlanta.
No.
You gonna get that. This how they gonna do it, Chastity.
What is that?
That's your invitation. That's what they gonna do. And let me tell you what you're gonna do. You and Asia gonna go to that party.
Asia may go to that party. And don't put my friend name on it.
I go
Don't do my friend like that. Don't do my friend like that. But
I was invited to one in Atlanta, and it was at the W. And
at a hotel? Y'all just always in one hotel?
no, I didn't go. I didn't go. I wanted to go. I really wanted to go, but I got scared. I was intimidated.
So y'all just have sex with strangers? Or you take the person?
Chastity, I didn't have sex with the stranger.
I know, but I'm saying like at the sex
Yeah,
parties, like how do they work?
live a little. Yeah. You and your man or you and your girl or whatever, y'all are walking around and y'all, it's like you see people, like somebody be in their chair like, and we just like, okay. And you'll probably be like, let them know that you want them to circle back around or something like that. I mean, that's on TV. I just got that from TV.
That's what
You
I'm
ever watch
saying. In
TV?
real life,
It
that's
happens in
what
real life,
happens.
too.
So you just hunching everywhere.
You hunch it everywhere.
Like with your person or with anybody? Anybody's
anybody,
person.
your person. Yeah.
So you just be like, hey, I want to have sex with you. And then y'all just be like, okay, let's come on and do it.
Yeah.
She be for real. It doesn't even make sense. Like I'm just saying,
Y'all,
like,
isn't that a real thing?
how do
It's
you?
a real thing.
But how do you get your body prepared to like just screw a stranger? Like you just be like, oh, I want to have sex with you.
I guess you
Let's
just
do
already
it.
had a freak in you. So let's just leave it alone, Chastity.
Even if somebody has the freak in them, though, you don't just point to a stranger and be like, hey, you want to come have
If
sex
it's an
with me?
attractive stranger, okay, you're going to the party with the intention of having sex.
You can go on a date with somebody and have this hitching. You can go over your man's
No,
house
this is a
and
sex
have
party.
No, but I'm
You're
just
being invited
saying,
to a sex party.
You can go over your man's house. Let me finish. You can go over your man's house with the intention of to have sex, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he still have to do some type of foreplay to get you in the mood. Or are you just that freak nasty that when you get there, you have it on your mind?
I like
and you're-
foreplay,
Okay,
even though we're not
that's what
talking
I'm
about that. I like,
saying.
but a lot of them are either on beds or, like I just said, they're in chairs. You could be, yeah, Chastity.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you a movie to watch.
No, I'm not watching no movies, especially
Yeah.
no.
It's gonna be on
fucking movies.
YouTube, so yeah.
I might if it's on YouTube.
Okay, my last wild card question: would you date outside of your race?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think at a time in my life I wouldn't, but at this time in my life,
You would.
I do. I mean, I mean, yeah, I would.
Okay, cool. That's it.
Would you?
Well, yeah and no.
Okay.
Because what if they is it true like that like
Is it true that you're always going to be an N word to a white person, to a person that's outside your race?
that's one of my concerns, and the other one is like would they even have the meat like to satisfy you or to keep you happy stuff like that, you know. Can you be in a relationship? I think we talked about this.
Yes, we talked about it before. Even if he doesn't have the meat, if he takes care of my heart space and my head space, he doesn't have to have the meat.
Okay, I'll date outside my race then. Yeah.
No, but if you need the meat, then and they may not. I mean, I don't know.
I'll work. I'd rather work.
So you think? So you feel that white men don't have the meat?
You know, that's
For
what
you to
that's
eat?
what I grew up hearing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just be thinking about stuff.
Like what? It's black men out here that don't have the meat.
Absolutely.
They don't have
So
the
I
meat for
know
the
I
heat.
want to go over to the other side, and they majority don't have it.
How do you know?
I
That's a
don't
myth.
know. I
You
don't
know,
know.
I mean, that's
When
a
I was in
myth.
high school, I dated. I didn't even date him really. I can tell the story. Never mind. Go ahead. Yeah, wild and raw. I mean, wild card.
Okay, what's the wildest DM you've ever received?
I've never received a wild DM. I mean,
Me either.
Yeah, they don't jump in my DMs.
They don't jump in my like if they jump in my DMs, they're kind of like I have this one guy.
I'm
He's been
lying. Go
DMing
ahead.
me for I'm not lying about 2 years cheat, and I've never responded. And he just sent me a DM on Sunday, and he was like,
He current.
I want to, but this has been for 2 years. He's been consistently. I've never, like I can show it to you. I've never, ever responded. And he's like, so Sunday, he gets in my DM and he's like,
Do you
I'm the
open it
man
all the
for
way to
you.
read it?
I have a few times because it just catch me off guard.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm the man for you. Like,
face.
I am your husband. Like, I am the man for you. I can be the man of your dreams. And he just went on and on. And I was like, ugh.
Is he handsome?
Heck no. Why would I let him carry this on for 2 whole years if he was handsome?
I know.
Be for
'cause
real.
At this point, I need to holler at you. You're consistent.
You're consistent.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I guess.
But, I think he's kind of mentally touched, like what you were talking about.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's on his meds, maybe.
Probably not.
No, because for 2 years I haven't said anything to him.
Golly.
And he has not like let up. Like he'll go months and not say anything, and then I don't know what sparks. Because I don't post a whole lot of photos of me. You know,
don't.
they're sporadic. They're like here
Yeah.
and there, here and there. I may post like something on my story, but we're not Facebook friends, so he shouldn't be able to see my story.
Dang. At this point, you need to just block. Why you ain't blocked him?
Let me tell you, I thought about blocking him, but if he is really mentally,
He'll find a way, huh?
yeah, he'll find a way.
And
then I don't
girl,
wanna
what if you
anger
blocked him and then he
Yeah.
start texting? Like, what the?
Not only that, but I don't want to really anger him because
That's sad. That's a sad place to.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. This one guy that kept DMing me. Let me tell you what he did, and it still freaks me out to this day. I would never respond to him, never respond to him, never respond to him. And one day he delivered us some pizza, girl.
So he knew where you lived?
Girl, he delivered some pizza. And when he delivered that pizza, he sent me a friend request like instantly. Like he knew who I was, he knew everything. He delivered that pizza and I could have just threw up. And he was just standing there and I was just standing
It was
there.
him?
Yeah. It wasn't the crazy guy, it was another guy that just did, and I never responded.
So how did you know that it was him?
I know what his face looked like.
No. How did you know the guy sent the pizza?
No, the guy brought the pizza. He was delivering pizza.
Oh, the stalker is the pizza
Yeah,
deliverer.
so he knows my address.
That's so goddamn scary.
And then I saw him in traffic one day. Like it was like a few days afterwards. I saw him in traffic.
Do you think he was following you?
I don't know. You never can be too sure.
Do you have cameras?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You need a camera, a bodyguard, or a man. Quick.
Oh, I have.
Because
yeah,
I know you're strapped. You could come over here if you want to.
Yeah.
Period.
I go to the shooting range and things like that. Like
I love going to the gun range. I do. I was jump with it. You're not supposed to jump with it. Hold tight. But yeah. Classmates, old classmates from high school and stuff like that. Yeah, those are the only kind, you still fine.
yeah.
I know. So that's about it. Yeah. Okay. What else, girl?
What's something you wouldn't ever accept again?
Less than. Like I said, I don't want to be a breadwinner no more. God forbid anything happened to my husband and I relationship. I think I'm done dating. Like, I would be done. I would just be good. I don't even want to date. Like, I know this for a fact.
So when I said that not long ago, I was like, you know what? I don't ever have to. So wait. So I know that you see dating in sleep. You can sleep with somebody without dating them, right?
Yeah. Wait. Say it again.
You can sleep with somebody without dating them.
No,
right?
we go together. I told you that. We go together.
Okay.
I'm not a sleep. I've never been a person to sleep around.
So are you saying like you could, like if something happens to your husband, that you can just like not be with anybody ever again? Or are you saying like you don't have to date? You can just.
I think I'm good.
Yeah.
Because from watching TV, having other friends, knowing what they've gone through, like when I left Tallulah in 2018 and moved to Lafayette, I stayed a year there, and from there I was alone, like literally alone for 3 years. Mm-hmm. I got more work done than I ever have in my life. Because that was the first time I wasn't in a relationship. Mm-hmm. Nobody was around. Nobody demanded my time. None of that. So I would love to go back there if I had to. Yeah. If I had to. Because with the mate, you still working.
And it's still an obligation.
It is.
And people like always look at me crazy when I'm like, I don't have to be with anybody. I don't have to ever have sex again and stuff like that. My
kids grown.
But that is because I have so many other things that fill those spaces for me.
Yeah. And I want to work on those spaces. Like work arouses me.
See, you get it. Why you always acting like you don't get it? Like when I say that, you be like, what?
I mean, while they're here, I want him, because it get lonely. Yeah. Like, we go together. Okay.
But see, I don't get lonely. I have so many different things to fill those spaces.
Yeah. But see, you have kids here too.
I have that, and then I have businesses that I actually love. I have like my plants.
Yeah.
I have my fish. I have like friends. Like I just have a bunch of different things to fill those spaces. So I don't really have to.
Before then, I didn't have I had those things, but because.
Do not look at my fish. I have the worst algae outbreak in that fish tank.
So what are you gonna do though? What are you gonna do?
So I'm gonna.
Do you know how to take that out? And
I have. I did that yesterday. Okay. I was on the phone with you while I was doing it.
Yeah, you were.
I worked on that all night long, and it's no.
It looked like it's nighttime to them. Like it's nighttime.
Well, okay. So what started this whole thing was that light. I was leaving the light on too long, and the light was causing the algae to grow.
So the algae doesn't kill them?
No, it will. If it's in there long enough, it will. That's why tomorrow I'm gonna get the man to come out. Okay. It's a man. He owns his fish store in West Monroe. But
he'll come out?
The saltwater fish. Yeah, he does. He does all that stuff.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I'm gonna call him tomorrow and see how much an emergency home visit would be. And
see, that's why I ain't got time for pets. Don Dog. That last thing, Mama was so mad she had to pay for Don dog. what your dog got, Don? He had to get something done.
We got prolapsed.
Yeah. Your Mama, gotta pay for that doggone dog.
Dogs are very expensive.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, she got it back, but it just,
But fish are too, though.
Yeah.
Fish
Especially
are
when
not,
you have nice fish.
fish are not cheap. And just like getting things for them, and like yesterday I went to the fish store, I spent $102.
And they
like
still-
every time I go to the fish store, like you spend money on fish. Like it's a job.
Yeah.
Like
A
my
job I
blue
don't
crab
want.
that I haven't had in there. Remember what I told you?
Oh, I wish I could talk.
No, don't. Gee, you better not. Do
You are
not.
the best friend, though. You are. You are. I am. Yeah, you are.
So,
What else you got?
oh, that's it. Well, I mean, I had an extra question just in case.
Come on with it.
What's a red flag that you would ignore because the vibe was vibing?
Oh. A red flag that I would ignore and continue to ignore.
Just a red
Or
flag
that I
that,
just
you ignored because the vibe was vibing because you like the person's vibe.
Them cutting their phones never ringing, always on vibrate. And when you're in the car, you're never on your phone. You don't even pick it up. But the minute you get out, pump gas, or walk in the store, you pick your phone
That's
up.
good, G.
Yeah.
That's good. That your phone, like you said, the phone is out. It never
Yeah.
rings.
It's
It
gonna
never
always
rings.
give them away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or those phones being turned face down all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've even been in a situation to where I started doing it because it made me so mad. I started doing it, and they would ask, "You would never do that." I was like, "Well,
Yeah.
give
That's
false ass
good.
impression."
That is a
Yeah, I'm gonna show you.
that is a vibe. I mean, that is a red flag.
Yeah.
Definitely a red flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next date, pay attention. So yeah,
There ain't gonna be no next dates for me. I am focused, but I will say this. So I don't know. I had this little moment like last week, and I was just like, you know what? But see, it just changed. It flips. Like boom. I had this moment last week. I was like, oh, like the lover girl side was just like really like it was just on me so bad. I was just like, oh, I want a date. I just want to be hugged on. I just want to be loved on. Just want all the things, not all the things, but like most of the things. And then like this week, I'm all better now.
did you? How did you get over that feeling?
I mean, once it doesn't happen, you just. I mean, have you? I mean, I'm sure you heard of baby fever, right?
Yeah.
So it wasn't, how baby fever just like come and go. It's like a fever. You break it. It breaks.
Okay, so that's the part when you're single that I did deal with before I got to where I am now. You have that lonely moment. And you're like, you want those things.
And it's just a moment.
Yeah, you
So
want
like
those
it
things.
lasted for like a few days. And I still I didn't reach out to anybody. Like I didn't reach out to anybody. I'm sure like, I mean, it's a date. Like I yearned for a date. So I mean,
I
that's
called
easy.
you, and no homo since I've been honest with y'all, but I called to take you on a date, but you were what, at work or something?
No, I was going to church. You called me in the morning. I was going to church. Yes, you called me Sunday.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was Sunday.
You were ready to go to church.
But so yeah, and then nothing because you can't make decisions based off of temporary emotion.
You can't, and I'm
know
guilty
what I
of
mean?
that.
No.
I'm so guilty of that.
I'm not
an
gonna call
emotional
anybody,
wreck.
and I'm not gonna reel them
Sometimes.
in and get their hopes up or cause them to do something or cause myself to do something that I know that is not really intentional. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I know that it's not. No.
Especially when you're letting God lead your journey.
Yeah,
Like you're,
yeah.
like I said, you're on a different journey.
I'm not
right
going to call
now.
anybody up just to satisfy me momentarily. And
Yeah.
I know that, in the next moment I may not want this, or in the
Yeah.
next moment, or I know that it's wrong. So
Or
I'm
you
just not
call
gonna do
them
that.
and then they're not available, you know, get a little emotional. You put some emotions into that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I would.
Or I call them and then they answer my call and they could be in a situation, but they entertain me because I want to be entertained. And then that messes up there. I'm responsible for putting that sin in motion, with them or in them.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be responsible for that.
I learned, it was 2015. When I came here, I moved to Rayville. And did you ever watch The War Room? Oh my God.
You know what I watched Wait to Exhale? The night before I did the...
You had never watched Wait a
No, I watched it the night before. Asia will tell you, the night before I had my thing
So how did you know you needed to exhale?
because I saw like the themes. Like I saw like themes. Like I'm a theme person. I like to have stuff according to themes. And I saw like the waiting to exhale theme, and so I did it. And I watched the movie the night before. I honestly don't watch TV ever, never.
Chastity. Okay, so watch The War Room. It's really good.
I just finished watching lyrics for almost 2 hours on this
Okay, so
album.
that okay, guys, that leads us to our hot topics, and so my hot topic was Summer Walker. You know, her new album just dropped.
Oh,
Yeah. And so I was like, okay, Chester, we're gonna talk about it. Did you even ask me who she was? You knew who she was. You were like,
know
I
who she
just she.
because I looked her up before. Like these little Iranians. I hope we don't get in trouble for saying Iranians, but these little Iranians. I was in the store one day. They was like, "Oh, you look like Summer Walker," and I was like, "Who is that?"
Okay, I can see that a little bit.
No, only when my hair was like real curly and
Yeah.
nappy, like
No, that
so.
facial.
It was like, I was like, "Who is that?" And I just didn't take the time to look it up. And then I went to Walmart one day, and then a girl was like, "You know what? Your favorite Summer Walker." And I was like, "It was like her hair, y'all hair look alike and stuff like that." And I was like, "Oh, let me see who that is." And I looked her up, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
And never listened to her music.
No, yeah. And when I did listen to it, like, what's the song that y'all be singing? "Heart of a Woman."
Yeah.
Like I've heard that before.
Do
but
you
I-
like that?
No.
So I don't know what to do with this shit. I told Chastity, I said, you know, we were talking about Summer Walker, her new album just dropped. And she was like, I was like, listen to that. Have you heard the music? She's like, no. Like, got mad. I was like, well, listen to it. She's like, I don't want to, you know. She was like dead ass against it. So she was like, well, I don't want to listen to the music. I just read the lyrics.
Yeah, and I did. I read the lyrics to all 18 of these songs. I listened to them too as well. But yeah, I mean, I listened.
Did you
to
have a
them every-
favorite? Or did you have one that you
No,
liked?
No.
she said
And the one that you liked, like the one with Chris
Go
Brown,
Girl.
like I told you, like they're gonna eat us up when I say this. But Chris Brown music.
No, I don't like. I didn't like the Summer
Yeah.
Walker and Chris Brown song.
Yeah.
It's like they were.
It was just making my skin crawl. Like hearing
Yeah.
him on that. It
Yeah.
was just like so irritating.
Yeah,
It's
I didn't like that song,
Yeah,
but I
I
like
like
Go
that.
Girl with her.
I
Lotto.
listened to that again today. After you said that, I listened to it again. It was still a no.
Well, summer ain't for everybody. So
No.
I like.
What do you like about her? About the music?
She's super funny. I think she's super funny, and for her to be an introvert, she is amazing.
The music. What? Why
Oh, the
did
music?
you love this? This.
She
album?
has this sexiness. She has she tells the truth in her music. Like her music is real. She's experienced everything she's singing. I think that's what I like about it, the honesty of it. And she sounds really good. Like I think Summer's a. What y'all think about Summer Walker?
I like SZA better. I don't listen to it.
You, I
Wait, it's
these
wait.
are musicians.
That's the
I don't
lady.
understand it.
Who has the big hair? See, I don't know. It's Sizzle. It's
Her
Sizzle
too.
then.
Her too.
It's Sizzle. Or is it something?
It's not Sizzle. It's SZA.
SZA. Whatever her name is. Scissor. Whoever. I don't know.
Summer Walker's cool too though. I just like her personality though.
Yeah, she's just like she real cool. She's real Hollywood. She likes like Marilyn Monroe. She likes the Hollywood, era when they,
Who played in this movie? It was a movie that just happened with
Keke Palmer?
Yes.
SZA.
So that's the girl. That's the lady that they were saying, like you favored. Like, was saying that
Okay.
I favor her.
Okay.
Yeah. So they were saying that I favor
I
her.
used
Okay.
to get it mixed up too. It's SZA though.
Okay. See, that's not bad. See, he just said that he used to get a mix up. See, Doug? I knew I liked
Chastity
you for a
asked
reason.
me.
But SZA music better than Summer Walker.
I so disagree.
SZA music better. She got more hits. It's proven.
SZA has more hits than Summer.
Way more hits.
She's been out too.
And
Okay.
Everything she dropped is a hit.
Okay.
And she's in
Walker
and she's
Summer
in
Walker
movies.
Had a moment. She had a moment, so she stayed kind of relevant. So she had but SZA just dropped.
Is that the one that's doing stuff with Kendrick now?
That's SZA. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not against her or anything. Like, okay, I just like Summer too. Well, my next one. So this is sort of like news I'm about to report. There were these ladies. They were 89 years old, and they were the Kessler twins, and they decided to take their life a few days ago.
Really?
They decided to take their life. They're German, and they were known to have either sung or performed with Frank Sinatra or something like that. But they chose to have a voluntary suicide at the age of 89.
How did they do it?
I hadn't looked that far into it.
How you gonna come to report the news, but you don't even have the news?
I've reported enough. Yeah, somebody look that up. Kessler twins, Kessler. The Kessler twins. How did they die? But what do you think about that?
You don't know how they died.
Thank you. Thank
No,
you.
they chose to die though. I'm telling you, they chose to die. They said
But like knowing which way they went out will make the conversation.
no.
They probably did like
somebody commit suicide, but if you shoot
No,
themselves,
no.
they probably did like
did it.
carbon monoxide poisoning or
Yeah,
something.
they
must
made
have
a
did
decision
something-
as twins. Hey sis, are you ready? This is the day. You know, they were
But they
aware.
gonna die anyway, so I was like,
That's what somebody else said. They said they have like 10 more seconds to live. I said, social media don't give a damn.
Yeah.
But do you think that's something you'll do?
you have to have a
Like you get to a certain age and you feel like, okay, this is enough. I had enough. I'm tired of my bones aching every day. Da, da, da,
I
da.
feel like that eventually you're gonna die anyway. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's like manifesting. Like,
I
That's
used
right,
to
though.
not want to grow
you gotta be a
old.
strong person to commit suicide.
You gotta be a strong person to
You
go
gotta
through
be
with
weak and
it.
strong at the same time.
Yeah.
Because I can say
You have to really not give a damn.
but I'm not gonna do it. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to really not give a damn.
I can say I'm depressed. I want to die, but I'm not gonna do it.
you gotta think. Like,
Yeah, moments like that. Like, I
You
just,
gonna get to it then like
yeah.
regular bad.
I've been there though. I've been there.
Yeah.
And I've been in some stupid relationships where, you just make the other person like, I'm going to kill myself if you don't do this, and like, okay.
That's the
Yeah.
relationships that you've been in with them girls, apparently.
Yeah,
because-
girl. That was the devil. That was the devil.
I knew it was relationships you
All
was in with
that.
girls because
All that was the devil.
Girl, what?
Girl, all that. So yeah. Okay, my last hot topic. Did y'all hear about the lady and her kids in Chicago who were jumped by some elementary children?
Yeah, but I couldn't watch the video.
I heard about it.
I didn't watch the video.
You can't really see it. It was like a blur. The
okay.
one that I saw, it was like a blur, and she was pregnant.
No, it was in some videos. It wasn't a blur. They talked about like how they were slamming the boy's head to the concrete and how they were like doing this. Did y'all hear about that? Like they was just doing all this stuff. I couldn't watch
saw
it.
it?
Oh, you did? You saw it?
They
I
did
couldn't
that?
watch it.
I didn't see the
Slamming the
backstory.
boy, they were punching the mom.
Yep, punching her mom. And the mom had sickle cell.
She had sickle
and
cell and was
she
pregnant.
Yeah. But they say that she wasn't pregnant. They say that that's part of her illness, like the big knot in her stomach or
Really?
whatever. I'm just telling what I heard. What they say? I'm just here to report the news.
Yeah.
What that man be saying?
It's a word. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
allegedly.
I do not know about the situation. I did not watch it. I do not watch videos like that.
That's so sad. What do you think of, like, it's just the dumbest deaths and things are just occurring. Like, I never knew it on this level, just being a kid. Yeah, like I always tell people, I heard my grandma say, oh, Sarah done died. Oh, Sarah gone. You knew then all old people are dying. And now here we are, the older ones, but it's like the younger people. It's like the tables turned in a sense, like the younger people. It's like ridiculous deaths occurring.
I know.
And it's hurting the world. And half of y'all don't even have insurance. You don't want to get insurance. You don't want to talk about getting insurance. You hear Primerica, you want to run. Y'all better get insurance and get your loved ones insured. So I can name a few people. I don't do it anymore, but I know a few people that you guys can talk to and go get you some life insurance.
Why does Primerica have a bad rap, or do you not want to talk about that?
I really don't know why Primerica has a bad rep. I think people become a part of a team. This is what I did not like. I'll tell you what I did not like about Primerica, but it was a good thing. They have Zooms every day, sometimes 2-3 times a day. We're in a chat group. They're chatting all day. We have meetings all day. If you're gonna do Primerica, you damn almost can't do anything else. And then I felt like, because I had the restaurant when I joined and they knew that I felt like they felt the way because I was never able to go to these meetings or jump on these Zooms. Well, I'm the only one like working my register, working the front.
Yeah.
And so you can get people to become agents, and they will insure you, they will get paid for you, and then never fool with you again. So that's probably you just scammers. There's some scammers in the game, but I have myself and all 3 of my children insured. And with Primerica, and it's not expensive. I think for each of my kids who are all over 26, 27, I'm thinking about Tay, I pay like $26. Like Donna has 110. I think I pay $27 a month for him. Amber, 100K. I think hers is probably 26, 25. It's not expensive. And then what I don't like, you get on there and want to do a GoFundMe. Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. So, yeah.
This last question. Okay. So she did Hot Topics. I'm going to do my my business spotlights. So my business spotlights, both of these ladies, they work in my salon. If you guys don't know, I own the Glam Beauty Bar and Spa.
And it's beautiful in there.
Yes.
It's
I must say so
beautiful.
myself.
Yeah.
Everything was designed by me. But so these 2 ladies, the first one is Tiffany Williams. Her phone number is, you can look her up on Facebook. She does not have a booking site. She is old school, and her name is spelled Tiffanie Williams, guys. You can look her up on Facebook. She's an old school stylist, and what I mean by that is she still carries her little black book. She still does natural hair. She doesn't even do like these new things like
The wigs, nail
wigs
salts, and all
stuff.
that. Does she have
She
growing
does.
hands?
Yes, and she does she still does like finger waves. She still does
French rolls?
She
I
can
love a
do
good
all
French
that
roll.
stuff. And another thing is she's always on time. She's such a beautiful person. And I'm not just saying
Aw.
this because she's in my salon. I'm saying this because this is really her salon, by the way, guys. But I'm saying this because she's such a nurturer. She's such a trustworthy person. She's very honest. She's very sweet. We have like talks and powwows like weekly. I really love her. And this is not just because she's a great person, but she's also an amazing businesswoman that you can trust. She is consistent. She is available. She will make sure that customer service is impeccable. All the great things about Tiffany Williams. And if you do not have Facebook and you only have YouTube and you're watching this, you can call or text her at 318-914-3746.
If they don't do what, Chastity?
Girl, have Facebook. Just look her up.
On YouTube.
They better look her up on something. Call her phone number, send her a text, send her a message in the bottle, stop by the shop, but contact her.
What's the address? No, just let them find it. It's
Okay, I'm letting them
Yeah.
find it. Okay. And then my next one is Tiana Reynolds. Now she has a website, and her website is Braids by Tiana. And Tiana is spelled TIEONNA.AS.ME. So that's her website, and her phone number is 318-439-4498. And she is a braider. She
And a
is
good braider.
A very good braider. Very sweet, a very good braider. She comes from a great
She is
family.
so sweet.
She is so sweet.
She is.
She is so
Yeah.
sweet. And she's so humble. She's so consistent. I've never heard nothing bad about her ever. I've never heard that she's missed an appointment. I've never heard, just anything bad about her. She's very dependable, and I love a dependable hairstylist.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Yeah.
check out Tiffany Williams, guys, and check out Tiana Reynolds if you need any of those services.
And where are they located again? The
They
name
are
of the
located-
the name of the.
Yes, they are located at 1003 Hudson Lane, guys. And
No, we weren't giving an address out. You were just supposed to say the name of the boutique.
Girl,
Well, it
they
doesn't
need the
matter now.
address too. The name. They are located inside the Glam Beauty Bar and Spa.
That's it, guys. We don't have any more. I've enjoyed you.
Likewise, honey.
I've enjoyed you.
Oh, don't forget you owe me breakfast. Just not forget about that.
Yeah, cancel that day. We'll figure it out.
No, we didn't cancel. You called me last minute per usual.
I'm so high. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you called me last minute per usual. I still want my breakfast. Okay, that's it, guys.
Hey guys, don't forget, follow Bosses in the Wild on YouTube. Follow,
Like.
subscribe,
Like,
thumbs up,
share,
all of that good stuff.
all the things.
Bye.
Bye.